So it's really nobody's fault here, but we will be finally making our way into the first round of border after we get these bands situated out. So again, the first three bands are locked already: Montaigne, Jackal, and Mira. So this fourth and final band from Father's Back will be the real doozy, as we have yet to be able to see it. It looks as though it will be the Echo of Securities. It's actually going to be the Legion, who is going to be taken down by MVK from that roof and finished off with that lifeline, as it's going to be Kenki to get the retrade on to Necrox. So you lost your Nomad for a Legion. Kind of an even trade, as I'm not sure if Necrox was able to get those traps down just yet, but we definitely know that the Legion wasn't able to get all of his down.
Probably seen aggressive push from the defensive side, and it looks like that's exactly what they're doing here.
Now, we'll be Modiga to find the first frag after those early trades onto that Mozzie, so going to be denying the use of those drones, but the traps are still going to remain, and as well as offices. So this is going to be interesting to see how this attack comes down from Evil Geniuses, as MVK will make it a 4v2, leaving it all up to the Mute. But no, it's actually going to be all up to Apple, as it's a triple kill from MVK, and Young will clean things up on the Thermite, putting round number one in favor of the Evil Geniuses.
What a fantastic job from NVK, just entering on into office, no regard for any defender's life, taking them all out, finishing it with a triple kill. Oh my goodness, TK coming out from Modiga as MVK is able to pick up the kill, trying to get that running out attacker, and actually was able to, but the TK, I think Mo just wasn't expecting anyone to run on out, and looks like it's going to be a 3v4 right now, and it's coming on in. Modiga getting nicked with that goo. Interesting split that they have here. This attack looks like it might go towards the office side, but I'm not too sure exactly what the actual push is going to look like.
Fragging power at this point left on the board for Evil Geniuses.
So it looks like we're going to be seeing quite a hold coming out from Father's Bad. No progress being made on Evil Geniuses' side right now. Imagine that with this attacking position, you're not going to be able to get in there too quickly, and I think that's exactly what we're going to be seeing here.
Yeah, it's going to be Kenki. Shuts down Geo as he rotates up Metal, but Modiga will shut down Dustle. Has up on the second one as well onto Kenki, leaving it all up to Apple on the Maestro with that Alda in hand. It looks like he doesn't know where the last two attackers are, and it's Modiga with a 3K or a 4K on the round. He did get the team kill earlier, so it's actually a possible ace for Modiga.
Quite the difference as these attacks keep on coming out. It doesn't even look like EG's really changing anything up, and that's the biggest part of this, is that they're not really adapting on the defensive side. But 4v3 right now, not too bad on the trades. It looks like NVK was able to pick up another one onto his round.
Yeah, so that's going to be a double there for MVK as he just rotates right in through sight. He'll take down Catier too, and that's going to leave this all up to Dustle Box here on the Legion, rotating in through offices as the plant is starting to get stuck down by Young. It's going to be Geo who just flies in through that archives door, shuts down Dustle, and it looks like we're seeing the same Evil Geniuses that we saw on map number one. You'll be able to spot out that Maestro. Will be Apple playing very aggressively on this main wall with the holes open here. It looks like he's just peeking it with that ACOG. Geo will hop right into security though and take down Care, as that's gonna even man count out, as Young will tackle on another one onto the round. Already looking like it's going Evil Genius's way even after that first pick. It doesn't look like Apple knows that the Zofia is here, so that's going to be an easy pickup for MVK, and they already have man advantage after going down so early on.
So it looks like a strong push coming out from EG right now, but Kenki unable to hold it on out. Oh my goodness, it looks like we're just seeing deja vu over and over again. And that's the biggest thing, is actually they're able to get the plant down this time, so I guess that's the biggest difference. But Geo closing out the round on the B-Sun. That's 4 rounds unanswered. For Father's Bad, they need to fire back somehow, and maybe going into this next round, we're going to see something different from them.
Pick there early on the board there for Father's Back is, I mean, maybe this is what they need, but We saw an early pick come out early, and it's going to be Geo. He just walks in the side, takes down B-Sun, as it's another kill there from the side of Father's Back, still holding on to that vertical pressure, but Geo rips the head right off of the Legion, rotating in through security, evens man count back up to a 3v3 with about half of the round left to play.
And it looks a lot better already. That's the biggest thing, is this defense seems to be working for whatever reason in the favor of Father's Back, and I think that it might just play to that roaming playstyle that you can roam above the site and drop back down in if need be. And Necroc's unable to find the head of that running Jaeger, but oh my goodness, a flurry of kills come on out. And just as I was speaking so highly on Father's Back's behalf, Evil Geniuses just shutting them down on the Vents Workshop defense. I don't really know what the answer for this is anymore.
I don't understand why they keep going to this same setup inside of, oh my god. And that's just the power of the ACOG right there, and the power of an ACOG in the hands of Young. Just able to nail that shot right onto Kenki. Young was also aware of the presence on top of East Stairs.
And this is going to be a very powerful position, but just as I say that, they were able to drone out CCTV, Mo Digga able to pick up this kill. They did down him, haven't killed him just quite yet. They actually might get a 2-for-1, and that's exactly what they did. That Maestro Cam down and the Mozzie down, so fantastic job coming out from Mo, being able to capitalize on both of those with a very smart play, actually.
Yeah, and we see this aggressive play coming out from Apple. It looks like he's not aware of who these people are, but it's going to be MVK to fall no matter what. But Mo Digga, again, with that G36C, is going to rip the head right off of Apple. And Mo Digga showing out on his debut for Evil Geniuses, and Young will tackle on another one, leaving Ketakare in the 1 versus 4 situation. He will make it a 1 versus 3, but Necrox will trade that out. A 6-0 half for the Evil Geniuses, running all over Father's Back.
What we all remember, I think the biggest thing, oh my goodness, APC run out here. Let's see what happens here before we decide to talk about that. Run out coming out, shut down by B-Sun. NVK falling, very ballsy run out, but didn't care nonetheless. But I think that the IGL here on EG is probably a mix between NVK and Geo. I would imagine that Geo's probably doing most of the shot calling, most of the play calling.
Only about 2 minutes left in this round, and we are remaining on match point here for Evil Geniuses, as that's going to be an aggressive run out there, shut down by Dustal Box onto Mo Digga, so putting man advantage back in favor of the attack.
Out of CCTV right now, looks like pre-fire's coming out. They must have a cam sitting behind them. It looks like Geo actually unable to get a kill, but actually gets traded out. Apple picking up a kill onto Geo, and it seems like the defense seems very deja vu to what we saw when Father's Back was here.
Yeah, and it looks as though we're going to be seeing about 45 seconds. The attack's going to have to still come out here from Father's Back, as it's going to be Ketakare to take down Young, leaving Necrox all on his lonesome. Still has 2 smoke canisters. He'll rip the head right off of Dustal Box, but with the Zofia charges coming in and not a lot to do with all of these crossfires going down, it seems like this is just going to be inevitable for the attack to find these frags. But no, Necrox finds another one onto B-Sun, but the rotate in from behind is going to be Apple to finally shut down the smoke, putting the first round on the board here for Father's Back.
Run that pulse or Mozzie C4, but we're going to be seeing Mo not letting up in the CCTV defense and actually Buck going from down below. Fantastic plays, great calls coming out from Father's Back.
Yeah, Father's Back already taking out one member there on demo, like you said, and if we see that this matchup, if we see a couple more rounds go in favor of Father's Back, we could honestly see them push this momentum together and string a few rounds together, as it's going to be Kakatare. Oh my god, that is a mouthful. Kakatare?
This 5v3 situation, you have the manpower to do so. They're setting up for what looks like an armory take. You already have someone, you have the Buck sitting on Sandwich. It's a great angle to hold. 2v5 situation now. EG looking like they're having a little bit of issues trying to keep this site locked down.
Yeah, it looks like Gio making his way up this main hall. It doesn't look like the Zofia was able to spot him out there through those bullet holes that he had. Gio not sure exactly where this attack is. No, that was actually not the Zofia, but it was actually why am I blanking on what that operator's name is? The not the Cade, but the
bullet hole peak that he's got going there, and it looks like they might actually be setting up for an office take this time around. That might even play into the advantage of the attacking side, but oh my goodness, trade coming out. Mo was crazy run out. This Nomad is proving to be a problem, and I'm surprised they're not sort of seeing through it. I would imagine if this goes to map 3, you're gonna ban Nomad right out, because Nomad has been brought on the attacking side every single time. So I think the biggest thing is that they're not afraid to do things that you might not necessarily do every single time, but also EG doing things that are unexpected. But right now, a 4v3 situation, Necrox sitting on the low HP, gonna see if maybe they can finish this round out, or maybe the attackers are gonna clean up and get one more round on the board.
Yeah, that's gonna be a kill through the hatch for Katakare, as it looks like Young is trying to tack on some more shots here onto the remaining players, but Kenki will shut down Gio as he tries to rotate back up the middle stairs. Necrox on such little HP is going to get taken down by Apple, as the remaining player is stuck inside a small office. Is going to be Katakare. Oh my god, Katakare. Wait, hold on. Katakare.
That's going to be one of your roamers, or I guess lurkers, not too far off of sight, going down, and that's the Mozzie actually, so intel op technically, but gonna see if maybe Mo can hold this on out. He was able to take out that Thatcher, but I'm not too sure if he's gonna be able to capitalize on anyone else.
Last for throughout the round, as there isn't a bandit or a mute, so don't really have to worry about that for the Thermite. And Apple, as he vaults through the wall, through the door, will just take the head right off of Gio. Not expecting it, Mo will pick up a second on the round, making it man count back even, picking that kill up on to Kaki.
Attackers have dropped the bomb.
Oh my goodness, Apple just coming alive on this attack right now. Just trades keep coming out, not exact refrags, but trades nonetheless. And it looks like they're playing strong on this defense, but just as I say that, Necrox falls, and it's up to Young to clutch this on out again. He's done it before, but can he do it again right now?
There's only 15 seconds left here for the attack to come out. Young has plenty of time. It looks like he has the intel as well, as the plant's going to start to come out behind the B bomb, as Apple's going to have to hold this cross from Metal, and it looks like he will. A 4th round in a row for Father's back.
Gotta really commend Apple, man. I don't know what in the world they gave him. I'm curious to see if they know he's there right now.
They definitely have to know he's there, because maybe he's smoking off this angle, but again, there's only about 15 seconds left, and it's Apple. He's just going to be fragging out from down below, as it's from upstairs, as it's left all up to the anchors on site, but Kenki shuts down the one trying to rotate through, but the Nitro Cell isn't going to catch the planter, and no, it looks like Gio's Nitro Cell will instead, as it's going to have to be the plant coming down. It looked like that was almost a TK there from Necrox, but GG's finally in chat, as it took 5 rounds. But Evil Geniuses will finally take off the one that they need to push themselves into the quarterfinals against Space Station Gaming.
I think my analysis was correct. Just put as many C4s as you possibly can downstairs and just let them go off.